Starting in Wave 2, Blokees would begin a 3-wave collection within the collection that was to completely fill out the Constructicon ranks. In Wave 2, we got Long Haul and Mixmaster, and though I do not own them, I do own their Wave 3 counterparts, Scavenger and Bonecrusher, as well as the Wave 4 counterparts of Hook and Scrapper. Once you collect all 6, though you may not be able to form Devastator, you are given a complete unit within Blokees, and a unit of individuals who could themselves be described as units. Massive figures by Blokee standards, with great design work and wonderful unity. Bonecrusher and Scavenger, being the left and right arms of Devastator, are often paired together. However, I feel as though this was a great pair to put into a single wave due to how different their designs are. You can even see just by looking at the big details that Bonecrusher has more intricate work, whereas Scavenger has more broad differences, colors, and a more striking head. Though I prefer Scavenger's design, both of them truly are some of the better model kits of the entire wave. Scavenger especially is a wonderful figure. You can see that they included things like the gray door of his torso, a striking head sculpt, and the yellow arrows of his forearms. Even better, on the back, they included his backhoe that actually has a ratchet to it, so if you want, you could potentially put something in this scoop and have him hold it, though not much could actually fit back there. In terms of articulation, you have a ball joint at the head, ball joint at the shoulder, universal in the elbow, ball joint for the wrist, swivel in the waist, ball joint for the hip, universal for the knee, and a ball joint for the ankle. Like all Blokees, he's very well articulated. He only has the usual points, but none of them are impaired by any kibble. He also comes with the Constructicon pistol. They all come with the same exact gun, only in different colors. Both Scavenger and Bonecrusher have the pistol in green. In terms of big picture, Bonecrusher is rather boring. His design has never been the most intricate, with it all being green with only purple in his hands and his black head to break up that ocean of monotonous color. However, Blokees did their best to make the character interesting through sculpted detail and smaller paint apps throughout his torso, chest, and pelvic region. In terms of articulation, he has the same points all throughout. They are all incredibly tight, work very well. The most striking point of Bonecrusher really is that head sculpt, where you can see they made him a very angry little guy. The most interesting thing to me is how many pieces Bonecrusher and Scavenger actually share. The most obvious piece is the shins, where they both have a general tread-like design to the legs and feet. Their shoulders look like they might be the same until you see them from a side profile, and you can see there is a very slight difference between how thick the shoulder pads are, meaning that Blokees went to the trouble of giving them unique pieces that look similar. Cost effective? No, but appreciated very much. An incredibly fun detail unique to Bonecrusher is that if you were to pull down the shovel, he actually has the front of his bulldozer mode sculpted in and painted. There's no real reason for this aside from just another separate piece to keep Bonecrusher interesting. Given how boring he is, again in big picture terms, those little details really help. Aside from that, Bonecrusher and Scavenger both come with display stands, 2 gun-holding hands, and 2 open splayed hands. Overall, if you need a pair of master builders, these two more than prove their worth. However, I do personally prefer their bosses in the next wave.